Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back here with the next part to this video, and that is to see if my Excalibur set works with this set. So the difference is, because I'm trying to do this with one hand, if you look at these pieces, if you try to put them together, they don't snap. See how this is repelling each other? Now watch this. I'm gonna set this perfectly still, right? Now if I try to stick this magnet there, see it repels it. It makes it goes away. So again, it would be something like if you went like this, instead of sticking, you see how they kind of just running off the edge of one another. It seems like they kind of stick out in the edge. So if anybody knows anything about this, like just maybe an engineer or something. But anyway, the square off pieces seem to do the same thing as these pieces. So we're gonna try these pieces and see do they work. All right, so let's get the pieces going here. See what we got. So far so good. I can't, there's no indication if they're working yet, because you can't tell until all the pieces are on the board, at least in this mode. And maybe there's some other way you can tell piece by piece, but I'm not sure. And but hopefully this here gives us some indication here. I hit the camera to move that back. Hopefully this here gives us some indication here what if somebody wants to change out pieces, how they can do it. Now again, one other possibility is if somebody was handy enough, they could just take the square off pieces themselves, extract the magnetic piece that's at the base, and perhaps use that if somebody really wanted to get a nice wooden set to go here. So, but anyway, we're almost here. Let's see how this goes. All right, a few more pieces. This is exciting. Actually, for me it is anyway. I want to see. All right, here we go. And it does not recognize these pieces here. Okay, let's just make sure. Let me center every piece and let me just some kind of way. Because it should recognize. If they were recognized, it should recognize it by now. All right, so what we're going to do to be thorough about this, we have to now in this same type of mode here, set up the pieces for the set up the square off pieces to verify that we can actually even set the board up with all the pieces in this mode. So let me remove these pieces here, and I got my square off pieces right over here, and we can do that really fast. See what we got. All right, got one set here, the other set here. Let me grab these. So, all right, here we go. This is the verification. Again, now these pieces don't have felt on the bottom as well. That's like some plastic pieces. On the bottom of these is felt, just like on the felt is on the bottom of the other pieces. So again, maybe somebody out here that knows something about magnetism or physics or engineering that might can shed some light on what's happening here. But it says this thing, according to their website, has magnetic, let me clear that up, see. It has magnetic sensors, and something is magnetic here. I can tell you that because again, if you try to put these together like this, let's do that. We lay this queen still, for example, and we try to, let's see if I can get it lay still. You try to touch the bottom with this, you'll see that it rolls away just like the pieces from the Grandmaster Excalibur. So if you go like this, just the same, it repels and goes to the edge and kind of seemingly has a little attraction on the edge. But again, this is for verification that you actually can set the board up in this position here, like completely. Because if you can, that means that either these sensors have something slightly different than the other ones, or could be the fact that this base has something to do with being that it's plastic versus, or maybe silicone or whatever versus felt. We got one, even though it's the wrong side, it doesn't really matter. We're just setting the board up just for the sake of it, to see what happens. All right, let's get here. All right, we're getting there, getting a little closer. This is exciting. I like, because for those who don't know, I'm a analytical scientist, and this is the kind of stuff I do, is like comparing and contrasting, test methods, sample identities, things like that. So stuff like this is exciting for me. This is kind of like I'm doing a little evaluation here. It's a little development work. So this is right up my alley, doing something like this to verify, will this work or not? Okay, let's put that knight in this right position, which it doesn't really matter. And here it is, the last piece. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we just verified that you can set the board up complete with all 32 pieces with an empty board. And we further verified that a regular magnetic, for some reason, magnetic piece is not magnetic pieces that attract to each other, like these, for example. See, they hold on to each other right here. They're not recognized somehow by this board. And also these pieces here that repel each other are different. You know, you see as you put them, they repel and they only try to snap together on the edge. The same as these pieces here, they do the same thing, but the only difference